Good morning student, this is your science class. We are going to start unit number 8, transmission of heat. This is our lecture number 1 of unit number 8. We will read page from page 98 to 101. First, our topic is heat and heat transfer. Heat is amount of energy that flow from a hotter object to a colder object. How heat can be transferred? When an object is heated, its molecule gain energy and start moving faster. As they vibrate, they bump into each other at a faster rate and push the particle in front of them. As this movement continues, heat travels from one end of an object to the other end. The greater the temperature difference, the greater will be flow of heat from hotter object to a colder object. Now our topic is conductor and insulator. In previous classes you have already studied about them. Conductor, the material that allow heat to travel through them easily are good conductor of heat. For example, iron, steel, copper. All the solid are not conductor of heat. Materials, insulators, the material which do not allow heat to travel through them are called insulator. For example, rubber, wood, plastic and glass. Air is also act as an insulator when trapped. Birds keep warm in winter because air trapped in the feathers act as an insulator. The fur of animals like polar bears living in the North Pole keep them warm due to trapped air. इन birds और animals की skin में, जैसे birds के feather और animal की skin में एयर जो है ट्रैप कर जाती है और उस वजह से एयर जो है एक्ट करती है एज ए इंसुलेटर. नाउ वी विल स्टडी अबाउट डिफरेंट मेथड ऑफ हीट ट्रांसफर. वी विल स्टडी डिफरेंट मेथड लाइक कंडक्शन, कन्वेक्शन, रेडिएशन. फर्स्ट, कंडक्शन. व्हाट इज कंडक्शन? कंडक्शन इज ट्रांसफर ऑफ हीट फ्रॉम वार्मर पार्टिकल ट्रेवल टू द cooler particle and other end of it. In conduction, heat can travel through solid by conduction. If one end of metal spoon is dipped in hot water, the other end heat up after a short time. This happens because the particle at the dip end gain energy from the hot water. These particles start vibrating and push the particle closer to them. On gaining energy, the particle also start vibrating. Liquid and gases are poor conductor of heat because their particles are far apart from each other. When they are heated, their vibrating molecules do not collide so often with the neighboring particles. So heat transfer takes place very slowly. The process of conduction occurs especially in solids. Application of conduction, how conduction phenomena is occurring in our daily life. We will discuss different examples from our daily life. Like cooking pots and pans are made up of metal, so the heat from the stove fire is quickly conducted to the food being cooked in them. Like handle of cooking pots and pans are made up of wood or plastic, so that heat is not conducting from the pan to the handle, so we do not burn our hand. ये जो कुकिंग पोट्स के हैंडल होते हैं इसीलिए नॉन कंडक्टिंग मटेरियल के बनाए जाते हैं कि ये हमारे हाथ को बर्न ना करे, हीट इनमें ट्रांसफ़र नहीं होती. Heat from an iron is conducted to any cloth placed under it, which make it easy to iron out the wrinkles and make them neat. Heating pads are used to give relief from the pain of back and leg muscles. Firefighter wear specially designed cloth made up of an insulating material like fiberglass. These protect them from extreme heat or fire. Convection occurs when heat is transformed from one part of fluid to another part by movement of fluid itself. Convection only occurs in liquid or gases because in fluid, liquid and gases both are included. The heating or cooling of a room and heating water are example of convection. For convection, there is a basic application of convection is woolen cloth. When we wear woolen cloth in winter, it keeps warm because wool trap air between them and its fiber does not allow heat transfer through convection. Comforters also trap air in their cotton filling which does not let body heat escape. It keeps us warm. Okay students, this was your first lecture of unit 8. Now there is your home task. For your home, you have to read page number 98 to 101. You will highlight some important points on your book, and special task is you will learn the definition of conduction and convection. Thanks a lot.